Hello, grade 8. Today, inshallah, we are going to study lesson 15.1, which is talking about two-way table. A two-way table organizes two sets of categorical data, can sometimes be numeric, like years, like numeric, like we can count it, or we can use rows and columns. In this question, which in front of us, we will find a way-to-way table. And in this lesson, we are going to be able, our goals, to be able to read two-way table, to finish a properly completed two-way table. And the third one, calculate the percentage based on two-way table. First of all, we have to know how we can read a two-way table. When reading a two-way table, you can consider many different sets of information. Every column, every row, and every intersection of columns and rows can state different conclusion about the data sets. So let's take an example. In this table, we have different informations, and we can recognize from the table that we have students like skateboard and students don't like skateboard, like mobiles and don't like snowmobiles. Then in this one, if we will talk about this rectangle, so this one it will be like skateboard and don't like mobiles. And if you look at this one, so it's intersection between those two, like and like. This one, it will be don't like skateboard and like snowmobiles. 45, this is like like skateboard and don't like snowmobiles, and so on. To be sure from your table to know that your table was correct, we have to look at the total for all the row and the total for the column. Then 105 plus 55, if you will add the column, it will be 160. If you will add the row, it will be 160. Then this is how we can read two-way table. Then again, if you want to know like skateboard and like snowmobiles, then you will go to this intersection rectangle, which is connected between the two events. After that, we want to know how we can complete table with way to way. This table, it will guide us to know that we have after school activity and we have gender, male or female. The key for the question, the key for the table is the total 187. So we want to fill all the spaces here. So after school activities, the student said yes, and it's male, was the total here is 102, and this one is 187. So we can find the student in activity that we said no here, so it will be 85. How did you find it? 187 minus 102, and so on. If I want to find the total at the top, so we can say 187 minus 95. Then we will use the same way every time. So 85 minus 40, it will be equal 45. Then we can work with this one, 95 minus 45 to find a female, which they said yes. So it will be 95 minus 45, it will be 50, and we will put it here. We want to find the total at the top. So we said that the total was 187, and here we have, they said yes, 102 minus 50 to find the male after school, which they said yes. So by any direction, the order is not important, but you have to fill all the table, which we the missing parts in the table. Now we want to find the total, so we will add 52 plus 40, so we can find the table. the total here, it will be equal 92. To be sure for your answer, you will add 92 plus 95, it will be 187. 102 plus 85, it will be 187. The last part, how we can find the percentage from two-way table. What percent of people responded that they don't like skateboards and don't like snowmobiles? Then we will go up don't like and don't like. So where we have to stop, we will stop around 10. Here in this one, he said people, which means we are talking about all people in the question. So it will be 10 over 160. So the answer, it will be 1 over 16. Then in simplest form, it will be 0.62. The 2, it will not give us anything, so it will be 0.6, approximately 6%. So in this part, we learn how we can read way-to-way table, how we can fill the space in way-to-way table, and the last point, how we can calculate the percent from way-to-way table. So this was the first part. The second part, which we want to talk about it, how we can make a way-to-way table. A poll of 120 town residents found that 40% own a bike. Of those who own a bike, 75% shop at the farmers market. Of those who don't own a bike, 25% shop at the farmers market. Here in this one, we want to fill the space in this question. Then we will start with the total number here. Then we can say that I have 120 in this table, and we will divide it into two parts. Who has already a bike, and the second one, no bike. After that, he said 40% on bike, then 40% times 120, it will be equal 48, which means we have from the total number of people here of residents, sorry, of people, they have bike. So we can say bike here, I have the total is 48, which means how many don't have bike? So we can make 120 minus 48 equal 72. Then I have 72 don't have bike. After that, he said, from the 40 own a bike, for those who own a bike, 75% shop from the farmers market. So 75 over 100 times 48. So it will be 36. Then they own bike and they bought from the market. So this one, it will be now 36, which means we can say now how many has bike and no don't buy from the market. 48 minus 36, it will be equal 12. Next, from of those who don't have bike, which is 72, 25% shop from the farmer market, then the farm's market, then 25% times 72 times 72, then it will be equal 18. Then no bike, but they shop from the farmer's market. Then here I have 18. Now, no bike and no farmer's market, 72 minus 18, it will be 54. And we can find the total here, it will be 54, and 12 plus 54, it will be 66. Then now we already fill the space in this question to know how we can make way-to-way table. So this was part one in our lesson today, way-to-way table. I love you all, grade 8.